Welcome back everyone to Age of Wonders 4, a fantasy strategy game where you build and create your own empire and lead it to victory and glory. This time, however, with a little twist, which is that we cannot leave our borders entirely, and what I mean with that is a little nuanced, because as you can see we have left our borders, but I found that if you cannot leave your borders entirely, you cannot really win the game. So we are allowed to go one province outside of our borders for the sake of founding new cities. And vassals, I would say we count towards our city borders as well, because technically they're ours. So it still counts towards our borders. Which is why we are going in for a retrieval of our city that has been kinda conquered, but still is technically ours if we go to our current 3 cities, right there. And well, so last time we fended off an impossible army trying to end us, pretty much. And against all odds, we managed to pull through, even with good circumstances. That has to say something. I mean, it's either that I am a masterminded genius in strategy, or the game isn't even difficult at its peak, because we are playing on the major handicap, meaning we suffer 50% more damage and deal 50% less. So, that being said, it is a challenge at the very least. Oh, what? You will see the truth. Oh, you declared war as well? Seriously? Oh, okay, where are you? Where are you? I don't even know where they are. Hello? Can I see where you are? Not discovered. Okay, I don't know where they would come from. That is fantastic. But I do want to say that we are actually in decent conditions concerning that we are where we are diplomatically. Like, we have one guy who's pretty cool with us. Also, why does he like us a little less? Probably some good thing expired or something. Couldn't think of anything else. Also, what is also very good is that they are currently dealing with the seal. They just, I think, fended off an army. I didn't see it either. I just heard a smash from somewhere. Also, this pearl reef is occupied by our free city. And I don't know how to fucking deal with this. Like, bro, can you fuck off, please? Like, why are you occupying my resource? Brother. What the fuck? So I have just strategically positioned ourselves at the very coast of this seaside, because if we were to, we could move a little closer. However, that would mean that they could also move to engage us fairly decently. As I just see, they can already reach us fairly well. However, this army, for example, could not. Okay, a slight correction. They could reach us. Oh, what? Why? Is it because of the water? Do they have fast embark? Damn. Okay, this makes things much more difficult. Damn. Well, now they can fully engage us, actually. Oh, shit. Okay, well, guess we'll have to fight full scale again. But I see no other way. It's either we risk that or we lose our vessel, which we cannot let happen. We cannot lose Sage Haven. Also, the Faith Fissure from last time has collapsed. Yeah. Nothing really we can do here other than be on our guard, because once that happens again, we need to be mobile. Hard. So we need to move in as soon as possible and try to defend whatever we can. So yeah, because last time that if we were to have let the siege extend, we would have lost population, which is actually tremendous. That's like, what, 5 turns or something worth? We cannot let that happen, simply. Just like that. Okay, let us see what they will do. I assume that they will move with this army and this army towards ours, so we will definitely be fighting those two. Yeah, they're collecting themselves. Okay, he might just have done a very stupid move. Are they only going for the defensive? If yes, then the odds are very much in our favor. Especially if he leaves like 1 unit, like, you know, you see this? Like 2 units. So, oh no. Relax, okay? NPC army, relax, please. Okay, this tiny little shithole is an issue. Okay, but yeah, we will definitely be able to fight that in if they are just going to stay defensively. Also, our item forge has been completed, which is very great. Bounty have been posted. Okay, we can accept that. We will probably do that. It has also been revealed to us, by the way, since I've placed a forester right there. We can tell our free cities now to actually go there. Okay, you will be defending this. However, I want you to attack this here. I think they can manage that. It's just 1 level 6 army. Vassals do send out the level 6. Okay, what am I talking about? Level 6 armies. A fully fledged decent army. They sent them out naturally. So he could definitely handle that. And we can always just swoop in and clear this once we have enough resources. We can, I'm even preparing a little army here to do this exact job. Okay, this is just to... Okay, listen, we're gonna finish that a little faster, alright? That way we can already move in and take care of that. Yep, that should be big enough. Also, they're all now passively leveling. Yep, that is also good. Rivalry has ended. That's also good. Okay, so if we claim this province right here, we generate a grievance against an unknown ruler. We don't know him. Oh! Oh, now they hate us. Oh no. Oh, are they us? What the fuck? Sage Morpho Theodine of the Free City Primo Nebula. What race do you have? Arcane Chitins. Mana addicts. Cult of personality. Well, not really. Because that just says you need to have a hero in your army. Otherwise you're cooked. Frostling transformation makes winter run through. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Your so-called benevolence only makes you weak. I will prove to the people of Primo Nebula and everyone in this realm that there is no such thing as right and wrong, only strength and weakness. That sucks. Well, if they choose to send a war party, we can always just negotiate peace with them, I suppose. Also, our gold income is looking very grim and slim. Not exactly what I'd like, but yeah, we need a little bit more research to reach the point where I can say, okay, we're good. As for the great battle up ahead, I will be moving towards their blind spot right over here, which is, in contrast to some previous battles, actually very promising. So we'll go right here. And yeah, well, they are decently recovered health-wise. They have one tier 4 unit. Little threatening ruler. It would be best if we take out their ruler as soon as possible, because that would mean that they would not be able to cast any more spells in combat. Let's just jump in and see how the situation looks. Okay, this looks very Aztec-like? Like the Aztec city? You know what I'm talking about here? Looks very interesting, like... But the thing is, these buildings are still inhabited, right? They just look very ancient and abandoned. And grey, sort of. I don't know. Yeah, can you stop now? Like, holy shit. Yeah, they have exactly what we are going right now with the staffs, I think. Or this is just their usual healing ability. But like I said, after winning that previous battle, I don't think there's anything that can really stop us, to be honest. I mean, we may take some casualties here, but just looking at raw strength, we are supreme to them. They're just eating up all their grass while they don't really need it. Yeah, especially with things like aspect of the root and such high defense, it's gonna be very hard for us to lose this. I mean, okay, they have mages, battle mages a lot, so they do a lot of magic damage. We cannot neglect that. Yeah, they actually do almost only magic damage, right? There aren't really archers. Yeah, okay. Okay, just to keep you a little up to date with our strategy, I will try to sort of position our line of engagement a little center-wise and mostly right side, because that's where their ruler is. Because we want to take care of him first. The Spire can waste some turns getting to us. That's not gonna be an issue. But yeah, we'll try to knock out their ruler as soon as possible, so they cannot cast any spells. And while doing so, also fend off a little bit of their forces in the center with our left flank over there. And when they come closer, we can sort of reposition all of them to sort of meet diagonally here in this line, sort of like this. Let's see if that actually works. Now, as you can see, the strategy worked out pretty well. We made 2 casualties, as you can see right here, although I would say it was sort of to be expected, or rather, it's a good trade-off. You know, let's leave it at that. And while they may seem like they're doing pretty well, they do all have very low morale because they had the ingenious idea of going with Mana Addict. Right here. One of the worst traits you can have on a social basis. Excuse me, I don't know why it even exists, because it's so bad. As you can see, as soon as they don't cast any spells anymore, they're fucked. Okay? They're literally cooked. Can't do anything. So, yeah. Now we can shoot them in the face, we can laugh at them, whatever. They can't do shit. Can you do anything? No, you can't. Because you suck. There. Fuck. And there we go. Yeah, so what is a little concerning is that we still have a battle up ahead. Okay, that is tier 3. Okay, attunement Starblades isn't really good. But yeah, so that shouldn't be a problem though. Although it looks a little bit bad. Yeah, if we will be able to conquer the city, I doubt it. I think not. But yeah, it's already good that we can just free our vassal. That's already a win. And we could place an outpost here right away and then get that ancient wonder and claim that. That is also something we could do, although the outpost would need to be defended, therefore. So that poses another problem. So for our ranger, I'm going for plus 20% more crit, because, well, crit is always pretty cool, no matter the situation. For our ruler, it begs the question, warding bond or straight up defense? I would say we are going down the defensive sentinel opportunity attack route, because we just barely are able to fend for ourselves, let alone being able to defend somebody else with us. A little challenging, to say the least, honestly. Also, I just noticed that the position of this staff for 3 games, I thought this was intentional. I thought this was something like a flute and this is like design. And I thought it looked pretty cool, being like, you know, having this flute thing, and the support kind of blows that whenever he supports like kind of like a tune or a soothing breeze, you know. But it actually looks like a bug. You see the hand right there, as if the staff is supposed to be held upright. And looking at the staff itself, it makes sense. So, what? Man. And and here I was surprised that, damn, the design looks pretty sick for this support unit. But no, it's a bug. We are also gonna pick up advanced logistics, because a lot more movement is always very welcome to us. Teleporters could be nice too, although that is a luxury we may think about a little later. Yeah. Also, I've noticed that they can actually, yeah, they're eating a tree. You know, they have this flora ability where they consume a plant and they're just straight up consuming an entire tree. You see that? It looks so dumb. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm about to fight a war. Let me just quickly eat. Delicious tree. Carbs. I just quickly cleared out the last bit of army right here. That should free up our vessel again. However, apparently we need to wait one turn more so they can use their new air, I assume. So we can continue negotiating with them, yeah. Doesn't seem like we can... Or 4 now. Could they engage is the question. If I were to go a little bit into the offensive right here, it kind of depends where I'm gonna stand. And Staffs of Mist has been researched. Now we can go for Fate Touched, Fame Brace. Fate Touched, was it? Correct. I've also built a weapon for our Spellblade. Now, our Spellblade, for one, looks sick as fuck, and second, can go down the overpowered route of, you know, spells and melee as we had once before. I'm gonna look for creating or making this wand again with the frost thingy, but Graves of Escaping might prove a little bit more valuable for now. Also, this Marauder army is chasing us to the end of the world. Can they relax for a second? The enemy has also built up some decent army again, so yeah, I don't know, man. It's so hard. We are making losses, so it's not like we can fight this indefinitely. However, military-wise, we are apparently ahead of them, so maybe they didn't build up that much army so far. I don't know though. I don't know. It is a little concerning. And we can do the Staffs of Mist now. Beautiful. More support, more healing. Actually, decent healing now for the first time in history. Because our healers, they kinda suck. Okay. Yeah, I just realized the approach is gonna be a little bit more nuanced. Because we can't step into the city even if we conquer it, because we need to have this province in our... Before that, we are technically not allowed to do so. So, that means we need to conquer this first, annex it, and then we are legally allowed to step one foot into this city. Yeah, the issue is this is a silver ancient wonder, and that just means it's gonna be pretty tough. However, it is of the cursed barrows, so what I mean with that, it could be possible that the challenge within this ancient wonder is going to be easy as fuck, because we had several times where we had one specific event where we only had to kill one leader here, and then just the entire enemy army dispersed. I'm kind of hoping for that. If that's not the case, it's gonna be an issue. If it is the case, then we're good. Yeah, I just want to say how crazy I find it that this Mordor guard army chased us to the end of the... Oh, yeah, look at that. We have the Feywater Pond now. And now all of this territory is obscured in mist. As should, well, none other be, actually. My bad. Because they have not finished it yet. Also, I haven't started producing it. I think I lacked the money to do so. I wanted it there, I believe. Yeah, I think I did it like this, I suppose. Ooh, and goddamn, look at this. 56 turns. 54 turns. This isn't looking good. Honestly, this isn't looking good. Oh no. How long until we... Oof. 99 provinces remaining. Well, I believe though we gain a ton of provinces once we reach the final vassalage. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works exactly, but I do know that at some point in our vassalization, they do contribute to our expansion victory. I'm just not sure when that would be. Okay, so here's the thing. We can now go to the Cursed Barrows. However, it is going to be slightly risky as our army composition is not ideal. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say that we would quite be ready as a handicapped player in this realm. You know, usual silver tier wonder, I would say, yeah, fuck it, like, it's not gonna be no problem, but we would be bringing 3 heroes, 1 tier 3 unit and 2 tier 2 units. The two tier 2 units, however, you have to also acknowledge that they are, I would say they are tier 3 effectively, because they both can summon 1 additional unit per battle. The heroes are decent. Nothing crazy though, like we don't have a godlike hero like Alkthu right there. He's an absolute machine. I'm terrified of facing him in battle. Okay, just saying that. I hope we never will. Best keep our relation stable and indifferent. That is good enough for me. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, so it does... Okay, so it does change once you upgrade it. Okay, before I was saying that the Wizard Tower looked different for each realm, but apparently not so much. It was just that it wasn't quite upgraded yet. No, it is. But yeah. A sinister necropolis crafted by ancient Shatrai. Its tunnels and burial chambers seem to expand almost as if they are alive and seek to accommodate any new inhabitants. Throughout the ages, the tomb doesn't merely hunger for the bodies of the dead, it yearns to feast upon their very souls. We do not have any soul income, so we don't care about that. We honestly just care about getting this province so we are legally allowed within our own rule set to capture this city. Therefore, let's explore it. Raiders of the Staff Decay. Yep. That is not good. I don't think we should be doing this, honestly. I don't think this is a Reaper. A band of grave robbers. Yeah, the grave robbers leaving you in the other robbers. We will definitely cast a spell. In the upcoming battle, delayed stirring skeletons. Each 2 turns, one attacking unit becomes haunted. If a haunted unit it stands adjacent to is destroyed. Wait, what? Then what's the point? Cursed barrows. Each 1 turn. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. Forget it. You can forget that, man. What? Why is it so hard? There's no way. No. And now the strategy is to kind of clear all of this out, getting the mirror fields, because I swear, if this is gonna be super hard, then I honestly don't know what to do, okay? This is already all so difficult. Damn, this fucking cave had like, what, 2 tier 5 units? 2 tier 4 units? Like, isn't that a little bit crazy? Isn't that a little bit much? Maybe just a little bit, you know? Also, I wonder if they're willing to take peace. Well, they are a little inclined to do so. It's not worth for 200 though. Definitely not. We can cast Entwined Protector to make our odds ever so slightly a little bit more. However, you cannot cast this on. What? Cannot cast this? Okay. Didn't know if you cannot cast it on water. That makes things a little different. Your troops engage the deep sea Nemo and its minions, but they cower in fear rather than put up a fight. Even with the freedom of the depths below them, the creature tense up and remain frozen with their eyes wide open and fixed on your troops. The only sound coming from them is the occasional splash of water as they fearfully await their fate. Let them go because we're so nice, not because we would possibly suffer casualties. No. Oh, Spellblade, we finally get some evocation. So now our Spellblade is actually a Spellblade. Wow, who would have known? And we can cast Entwined Protector here now. The reason why we do one Entwined Protector is because, well, he's a pretty decent unit. And he does have Healing Sap, which is a healing spell that may very well come in use for the upcoming battle right here. Because, well, who knows? Powerful astral currents converge at this location. Rather than forming an ordinary mana node, these energies have crystallized into a forest of shimmering trees, intricate branches, and deep meandering root systems, suggesting an interconnectedness to much in the universe. Souls, worlds, even ages, time and space have no meaning here. Gives us a lot of mana. Explore. Okay, okay, okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's actually good. All attacking units have mirror veil is really good. Okay, sorry. You discover a thicket of trees made of pure crystal. You find yourself confused by the reflected light around you. You discover that the further you explore, the more disoriented and twisted the maze becomes. The forest of crystal and light confuses your senses of direction. As you and your army stumble through the maze, you are not sure what it is and what is not a path, or merely a reflection. Blinking in the light, you realize this maze would be an ideal place for an ambush. Something approaches. Well, mirror fields guards. Yeah, the thing is, we don't know what these guards are, but judging from the difficulty, it may not be worth spending 200 mana on this, so we might as well just go ahead with ambush or not. Retreating shows weakness to arms. What? What game? Excuse me? What even is this? Disgusting. All defending units have mirror. Okay. I may or may not have fucked up right here. Oh, when this unit's hit, it gets precognition. Does not direct. Okay, this unit avoids the next effect of any ability or spell that does not direct damage to it. Yeah, maybe I should have spent the mana. But anyways, we'll look into this. Shall we? I mean, it's gonna be a fun battle to show you a little of what we are capable of, I suppose. So I have positioned myself in a neat, nice small formation, providing some protection to many of our units. Ooh, okay, I did not acknowledge that he would. Okay, actually, yeah, that's not good. That's definitely not good. He approached the one who was supposed to give some, well, support right here. Oh, he can't do that. This is very concerning, honestly. Mirror Veil is also very concerning, honestly. This is not a good spot to be in. But we do have some nice AoE damage. We could pop. This does a little bit more. This does a little bit of this. But yeah, this does not look good. So what I'm gonna do is afflicting miasma on all of these. So they, for one, get weakened, and for two, if you can say that, they suffer status abnormalities once I do this here. Yep, that one even teleported a little bit away, which is quite nice. Now we are going to heal all of us up right here. It's gonna be a good move. Yeah, he also gains 20% more damage or so, something like that, which is quite nice. Uh, we can actually play very aggressive with our ruler since he is allowed to do a lot of stuff here. Kind of also depends who we want to focus. Let's first see if we can maybe get some crits off this one. Because he is... Okay, he does block this attack pretty much. Yeah, he pretty much cock-blocked us right here. That's for sure. I don't even want to do anything, honestly. I don't even want to... You know what? Let's just take a hit. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. And I don't know. Suppose stack some stacks, and then we're gonna taunt him. So he leaves us the frick alone here. There you go. Leave my support boys alone. You sack. You sack of shit. Thing is, not even if I'm gonna boost him, he will be able to do anything, so... Yeah, man, that was a really good move of from him. I suppose I could have moved with him a little bit. Yeah, man. Whatever. Whatever, dude. I don't want to do a special move with him. I guess I'll just give him the special command. Yeah, whatever. This was such an ineffective move, but yeah. What? Ah, damage negated, right? Because of their weird membrane. Yeah. You can't even see the miasma, right? Because everything is so white here. It's really difficult to see. Yeah, let's step one tile away. And see what the enemy does. Okay, he teleports again. Okay. Okay. What? No, are you going for the... Yeah, of course he's going for that. Yep. Okay, well... Well played. But that does just mean that I'm gonna reset this, because I'm not taking a 500 mana inconvenience to the face. It's just not gonna happen. Yeah, after just a little bit of fiddling, it's actually looking much better now. No losses so far, only winning, and I think this might be it. It is a little unfortunate that you cannot, or I cannot really, Is that gonna be a one-shot? Okay, good. It is a little unfortunate that I cannot show, like, everything, because, well, I'm sort of experimenting myself here. And, yeah, sometimes I restart combats entirely just to get some new positioning. Do I consider this cheating? Not really, because there's literally a restart combat button right here. It's not like I'm loading saves or anything. I'm just playing the game as intended, kind of. So yeah, it is. Oh yeah, I guess I can show just the little finish off. We're gonna just give them another turn. The only thing I did was attacking them. And yeah, well, now they're pretty cooked. Nothing they can do really. Also, they heal 6 HP instead of 5 because, like, well, more regeneration. This pairs very nicely with something I have in mind later on, which I'm not gonna tell you yet. It's gonna be a special surprise. Ha ha ha. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Let's try to finish him off. If we can't finish him off, then I may have a slight problem. But it should be fine. Just don't graze. Okay, he grazed. He critted too, though. Yeah, okay, he is at a point where he just doesn't deal enough damage. Also, we can finish off here. There we go. He could potentially kill her, yeah. Kinda need to watch out for that. Can we even... Yeah, we can do something against this. Which is... Ancestral Harmony. And hopefully... that saves her butt. Yes, it does. Certainly. Good. Well, now we are pretty safe. Just heal up our leader so he can actually fight this thing. Can they do any? No, they're all... they have so little chance of hitting. Yeah, we're just gonna straight up attack him. We have regeneration going. So... Also, Fury? Yeah, Fury we have to, so it's gonna be fine. He will not be able to kill us because we will retaliate in case he attacks, and so he practically can't do anything. Some last ditch effort from him. Okay, I swear, if that kills... Okay, good. No units lost. Yep. No units lost. Perfect. Just gotta make sure that I'm not acting stupid now. Like so. Guys, telling you, every time I record, it's a different story. Yep, that we can finish off like this. Maybe a crit. No, okay. It's gonna be, it's fine though. We can finish him off like that. Yep. And... maybe finish him off? Yep. Yep. Okay. Clean. Great! Ancient Wonder cleared! That is very huge for our city because that just gives us 20% more production. Also, everybody gets a little bit more renown. After fending off an ambush, you progress through the dizzying crystal forest. You discover a wandering minstrel. The minstrel jumps down from his wagon. He is excited to see you. Oh, great spirit warden, Kaith Tarakt. You are a wonder. No, you are in a wonder. Get it? I'm so lost, just like me. And the ambushes. Ruffians everywhere. If you could guide me through the mirror maze, I will give you a reward from my wagon. Having mastered the maze, this is no problem for you. After helping him, the minstrel opens his wagon and gestures inside. Thank you, O Spirit One. Pick your reward. 300 mana and... perform in God's word. We don't need that much stability. Gold. Knowledge. Imperium. Sing about how you were saved by the legendary spirit one, Kaith Tarakt. Thank you. Yes, yes. Okay, that just means we can annex this for free thanks to our cultural trait. You're annexing... yeah, I don't care. We're about to destroy this thing, so there's no worry. Also, our ruler leveled up, meaning we can go for frontline fighter, more defense and magic resistance. Also, we unlocked a signature skill at level 8. We can go either Adept Materium or of Nature. What this Materium immobilizing presence is actually... oh. Yeah, that's... wait. Oh. Right, at the start of each turn again. Until the start of the next turn or until the unit moves. Right, I completely forgot that. Immobilizing presence. The start of adjacent enemies become slowed. If they were already slowed, they become immobilized. It's also very good, actually. considering our fighting style. I did not consider that. Yeah. Actually, once per turn, this unit gains regeneration when hit by... Ooh, this is also very good. Okay, so here's the plan. I might go for... I will actually go for Stillest Stone as the first pickup, because that suits us a little better. So let me just quickly reallocate all of our skill points. Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. Stillest Stone. Actually, now that I think about it, we may have sort of fucked up with... Where is he? There he is. Yep, we kind of fucked up with this champion. We should have gone for Stellar Stone as well for him. But it is what it is now. Because this is actually the one who will 100% stay as Still a Stone. So, yeah. We are also gonna go ahead and pick up Expanded Governance, because we are about to build our 4th city right here. And we have researched Fate Touched. Next up, it's all garbage. Fame Brace is also kinda not good. I want Great Forest. I know we have it. We don't need this because we will probably never fight outside our city borders, really. Come on, man. There. Okay, thank you. Whew. Thought I was going to waste all of our mana now. Also, our new city has been founded. Wildheart assigned our agricultural governor to it, so we may produce more population faster. And hardly we're gonna take some casualties, right? Okay, good. 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 Nice. The spider, we will probably never use any mounts. Ooh, tier 3 is gonna give you a lot of these stuffs, however. To that I do not say no. The issue now is those mortar guards are now roaming and I have no idea where they intend to go. Our ranger, however, got something nice now. I guess, yeah, Adept of Nature is going to be much more supreme than anything else. So we're gonna pick that for you. Oops. My bad. Anyways, decaying. No, it's not that good that we would go for it. Swarm Hunter is something we want to take, definitely. Diseased on increasing signals. Nah, diseased. We're not doing much magic damage, if at all, actually. Thorn Shot is much better for our interests. Let's do that. Oh my god! Yeah. The run is saved. Maybe, I don't know, but it will help. The thing is, when you look at the chart, victory chart, it says the other rulers will approximately win in 50 turns, according to the seal victory, so this is very concerning. But Elder Dragon Quarter Phoenix for us on our side? Oh. You receive a message from Elder Dragon Quarter Phoenix, sent through the far currents of the Astral Sea, Spirit Warden Kahith Tarakt. I received word about your campaign in this realm. I am impressed by your efforts and hereby formally offer my aid. Allow me to fight as your hero. Together, we shall claim this realm and show all Gorir the power of our pantheon. Fuck yeah, currently I cannot accommodate your arrival, but I will welcome your aid in the future. Elder Dragon Quara Phoenix. Our previous creation, glorious and immaculate. Okay, the issue is... Whoops. How do I fight this thing? Can I just go here and then... Okay, that will initiate combat without my beloved army. How about this? No. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be a real issue. Because now I'm kinda incapacitated? English? That was pretty much a dick move to stand on this entrance right here. That was a dick move. Also, the mists near the city of Astrolonium. Not my city. I don't give a shit. Oh, Kalkthu wants to trade with us. Very well. I do feel obliged. You have an alliance with our friend. And you know what they say. Excuse me? Yeah, you know what they say. The friend of my friend is my friend. Or something like that. Oh, yeah, I want that too. Thank you. So, friendship. I suppose. Yep, it's fine. That's cost us 20 though, I think. But we have decent money for now. So I think it's gonna be fine. Yeah, you remember how we met Kalkthu? It was through Roopsta, who introduced us to him. And he's on the complete opposite side of the little world we have here on our corner of the map. We have only seen this little region so far. And we will never see the world because we are isolists and we like our little tiny mini city. Okay, I'm pissed. Murder armies. Am I right? Anyways, Great Forest has been researched. What do we go for next? Yeah, I suppose Fame Brace. It doesn't really matter what we do. It has good requirements like oh yeah, everything is infamous now. Now we're only waiting for Fate Touch so we can take advantage of that. And I suppose we will be luring him out because he's just gonna apparently cock-block us the entire time right here. You dick. You absolute asshole. You hear me? God damn it. Aw, look at this. He made friends. Oh! Defensive pact. Before him? Really? Bro, what is your deal? Just make a defensive pact with me already. Yeah, give me some vision. There we go. See? Another ruler in this realm. How many more can this realm take? That's just so great to stay out of each other's way. Totally agree. Ooh! They like us already. That means I like them. Rainbow Clover, give me that. Also declare friendship with him. There we go. You are at war with our... okay, that... but the thing is, you're good, right? He's or declined call to war. Okay, he's a little evil, I guess. He's a little naughty boy. Hmm? I didn't make you like this, Kroll. I didn't teach you like this. What are you doing? God damn it, Kroll. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what is going on here over here? Holy shit. Yeah, it's a little bit much, I guess. It's not crazy. Ooh. What? Meeting humble spirit. Okay, a lot is going on right now. Elder Flora Hornroot of the Free City Spirited Douse bows deeply to you, clearly aware of your reputation in the realm. Greetings, Spirit One Kaith Tarakt. We rarely meet a Spirit One as benevolent as you. You shouldn't be. We are honored to be graced with your glory and hope all Orcish spirit callers will learn from your wisdom. Inspect them. Who? What? Cannot trade. The free city has been vassalized or annexed by another ruler? Oh. Ah, okay. It's already vassalized. Okay, that was weird then. But that's where I would end this for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Will we actually make the victory or not? It is written in the stars, pretty much. It does look very, very concerning, to say the least. We do have some allies now, though, which makes things a little bit easier, but nonetheless doesn't undermine the issue. Therefore, like I said, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye!